What's going on, guys? I'm the Toy Sheik. Happy Thanksgiving. It is Thanksgiving. I'm making this on because I have nothing better else to do. And I was scrolling the internet. You can find crazy stuff on there. Last night, started thinking about this, and I wanted to talk about it. Goes into today's video. What are we thankful for? Well, this video is about Ninja Turtles. So we are thankful. Well, I am thankful for Ninja Turtles. I am not really, but this is what this video is about. Ninja Turtles are a headache in itself, but I am grateful for the franchise and all that they've given to my life because it's a big part of my life. So today's video, we're grateful for Ninja Turtles. But to be real here, in real reality, I am thankful and grateful to all you guys who give any of your time to watch a second of these videos because there's so much you can do with your own free time. So I am grateful for any of you guys who drop on over, whether you like it or not, to just check it out with your free time because YouTube is a vast world of so many people you can watch. So I'm grateful for that. Grateful for all the new people who always subscribe to it. Or not always, but when they do subscribe, hey, I'm freaking, trust me, I see it. And I'm very grateful for you guys. Thank you so much. So today's video, we're going to bring up something. This is crazy. I'm telling you right now, at the end of this, it's going to blow your mind. Ninja Turtles. They are a crazy icon, pop culture icon of all times. This is it right here. This is the classic Ninja Turtles. This is the 10 back, 10 back. Sorry. Yeah, that's right. 10 back. 3, 6, 8, 10. Look at that. Boom. 10 back. This is the original. Not the retro ones that they make now. But this started it all back in the day. Well, the comic book started it all. But, this is what got all us kids. Nowadays, and growing up, you only had Playmates. That was it. It was nice to be able to keep a track of your collection and follow along with it being released. Now, mind you, a lot of us grew out of it as we got to teenage years and missed a lot of the older figures and the lines that continued to go on. But not all of us, but some of us who were crazy and have been addicted to this since we were childhood because we are stupid and addicted to plastic crack. But we followed so many of the different lines over the years, so we have a vast collection of those. We have a lot of Ninja Turtles already. Many different variants, and most of them just sit in boxes that we never see. But we're not talking about the ones we already have. We're talking about the ones who come out now. Because, and today we are in the golden age of action figures of all kinds, not just Ninja Turtles. We're talking about them today. All lines. If you can think of it now, there is a company out there that is making it. Whether it's a third party, it's officially licensed, or it's just a customizer on the internet that's making it exactly how the old ones were. It's crazy. You can get everything, and the technology just keeps getting better, and they just keep getting better. So, Ninja Turtles, being a sickness since we were children, has continued to infect all the little children and adults still today. So, it is expanded into a full-blown infestation of Ninja Turtles in like oversaturation in every genre that you can think of. It's great if you're a Ninja Turtle collector. You have many to choose from. If you decide that you want to try to get them all, because there are people on Instagram who collect everything and it is insane. I don't understand why you need to have everything. You can't enjoy all of it. You can have it out, but you can't even look at it all. There's so much. It's eye bombs. It's too much. So let's discuss all the different lines that Playmates and Nickelodeon has decided to give their franchise to. It is absolutely insane. Starting with the original one here, I have a lot of this stuff because I'm an idiot. I actually stopped on a bunch of these because I can't anymore with this stuff. But a lot of these I do have. Let's start with the original OG Playmates. They can't get their shit together. But this is what they come out now. They have the retro carded figures. They look just like the old school ones, but they'll have the J hook on them, not the pop out. And then same shit though. Cheaper plastic, cheaper looking weapons, same stuff. When you got the OG stuff, I can't mess with the new stuff. It's crap. I know it's like $5 on clearance, but it still ain't worth it to me because it ain't original. I have so much of it. It's absolutely the same. But that doesn't matter. Playmates has multiple different lines. They have Mutant Mayhem, the new cartoon series on, I think, Netflix or whatnot. Who knows? Paramount? I don't know. Don't care. One day I'll watch it, but I can't because I don't have a streaming service now. Anyway, they got toys for them. So you got the Playmate Retro, you got the Mutant Mayhem, as well as any other specials and things that come out throughout the year. Like they just had the OG anniversary style turtles, like redone, like Origins, and they had like the comic book sketch turtles like done in toy form for the first time. So figures like that where like, are we gonna get any more of these figures? I don't know. Or is this the end of it? So who knows? The Ronin figure that came out, they released. Like, so they're just randos that come. And that goes with a lot of this stuff too. As we go over all these companies that make it. There's also ones I didn't, because hopefully I remembered or found them all as I was scrolling because there's so many. And by the way, this list is in no particular order. There's, as I just remembered them, I wrote them down. But obviously, I'm a huge turtle fan, as you guys can see from all this around you. Also, background, if you guys follow the channel, we're going to keep working on it. I don't feel like changing it. I'm busy. But we are going to try to make it Christmassy. So, looking for some Christmas-type candles. I don't really have Christmas toys, though. I didn't get any of the naughty and nice figures and stuff like that. So, just movies and stuff. I don't know what to do about that. But we'll try to Christmify it up for a little bit. I do like the cobweb. I just don't have time to take it down. Whatever. Deal with that. We're not talking about that. We're talking about the next thing. Super 7. Super 7, they have 3 different lines. So they have their normal one, their Ultimates. Then they have their reaction figures. And now they're coming out to 2003 Turtles done in their style as well. So, and they plan on doing other characters. So then you're going to have 2 lines from that. First time we have 2K3 Turtles done in the modern style from the old ones. So you're obviously going to collect those ones as well. You got this really BXT that you can find in Target. Best Action Toys. I hate them. I do not like those figures. I mean, they've gotten better. They look better, but they look like crap. I don't like that stuff, so I'm good with that. But they do the IDW comic book that they don't make anymore. I don't believe that series is still running. But you can get a lot of those characters from the comic book in that comic book style. I like the villains and stuff from there, but the Turtles I don't really care for. Design-wise, Mattel. Even Mattel. I mean, I'm telling you, before we had Playmates, now every company has a piece of the pie. Mattel's like, yo, give me some of that too. And Mattel's blowing up from it. Ninja Turtles and He-Man combined to create Turtles of Grayskull. And do I have any on this table? No, I don't have any of those on this table. But they're crazy. I love those ones, actually. I don't open them. I really like how they look on the purple cards. I am picky and choosy, but I've pretty much gotten most of them. So really great figures. I think they introduce a lot of new pieces and body, I don't know, body parts, accessories, things like that you can later be used to create new or even OG Motu figures that we need to complete the line. So it helps like keep that going along, as well as they have a WWF line, not in the Origin style, but actually like in the Marvel Legends type WWF, WWE figures, and now they have a mashup with the Ninja Turtles that you can get. So I don't collect wrestling figures, but there's another one of those. I know a lot of people who do like the wrestling mashup figures and whatnot that are out there. Man, who else do we have on this thing? Mondo. I'm doing a whole other video on them because they are crazy. But Mondo, so they have the soft vinyls. I don't have any of those. People are starting to get in hand the color versions of the Turtles. And I was like, I can't get any more of these Turtles. I'm done with Turtle stuff. I'm done. They look sick. James Groman is working on a bunch of the designs for Turtles, as well as I know Alex Brewer is working, I think, on some of them as well. And he's the top sculptor that does like the face on the Harley, and he's just probably the best guy that's out there right now. Mondo has their soft vinyls. They're like $100. They just showed off Super Shredder. Absolutely insane. They just showed off Baxter Stockman and Black and Villains. Are amazing, especially if done by like James Groman, who is, I believe, Madballs, I want to say. Madballs? Or is it Garbage Pail Kids? I want to say it's Madballs. And I love his design always, so really enjoy his. The Super Shredder, probably going to get that because he looks crazy. He looks like there's a guy I used to follow on Instagram. The reason I actually had joined Instagram, Ho Chow Kun. I know that's not what it is, but in my head that's always what it is. Ho Chow Kun. My brother like showed me this a long time ago, many years ago, and I started following. That's how I got on Instagram. So it's like kind of like that style of figures done in a mass now for people to buy. So Mondo's got that one, as well as they have free reign now on a 1/6 scale action figure line of Ninja Turtles. They already make everything in 1/6 scale, which is ridiculous. Ninja Motu stuff is absolutely the top of the top. So they're gonna be able to do Ninja Turtles in the Motu style. Nickelodeon, Viacom, whatever it is, they give them free reign, free design. They're gonna go nuts. I don't know. I never had any large Ninja Turtle figures. I was like, I'm not getting these Mondo ones, man. There's enough they try to money I give them anyway, but I have always wanted some pretty big turtles, and these ones are going to be massive, in scale, big shells. And once they get to the bad guys, like even if I don't get the turtle, I'm definitely getting some of the bad guys. Mondo is a sickness as well. That's like a different. There's like the one virus infection of TMNT, and then Mondo like spawned off and create like an even worse virus that is just, let me suck into your bank account and just drain it dry constantly. It's just, oh my gosh, they're crazy. They're such a crazy company. So they got those two. That's fantastic. And they're not cheap. They are not cheap. Those are some of the most expensive turtle toys that are on this list. Next up, they're on this list. Fury Toys. Also, a.k.a. Maestro Union, a.k.a. Fury Planet, a.k.a. who the hell knows who this company is, but they just make fire. I showed off the Leo. I have the Donnie and the Splinter. I think I showed off briefly in a video just saying I had them like in an unboxing, but we never actually did a video on them, so we're going to do those. I'm waiting on Mikey. He just went up. He had to make his second payment, so he'll be coming in the mail. And I have this new figure I finally got. He was on the refrigerator list for many years, I feel like. But here he is right here. Fury Planet Leatherhead, a.k.a. Killer Croc, if you want to take his clothes off and make him that way. This figure is absolutely insane. So there's Fury Planet. He kind of goes with the Fury Planet, which is now Maestro Union. It's very confusing. Doesn't matter. These figures are absolutely amazing. They're in a smaller scale size. This one, who is crazy and goes with every figure, and I absolutely love it. One of the best figures of the year for sure. Keep Boys. I don't have any of these. Do you like Gundam? Do you like robots and mechs? And I guess it's like new school Mazinger. And these things are crazy. Oh my gosh. They're so crazy. I don't have any of them. But I am very hard leaning on the fence to get the Donatello. I also have the April on there, and they did show off Shredder, which is freaking bonkers. Shredder looks like a Gundam robot, and it's these things. Oh my gosh, there's so many points of you can do anything. They're crazy. They're hard. They're like, are they die cast? They have lights, all kinds of stuff. They're absolutely insane. The one Raph, no, it's Mikey. Mikey comes with a Gatling gun, and it actually turns on the crazy. They're like 170 each, I think. But I was like, they look good. They're big. They're really big. They're Gundams. And maybe one day, I really want Donnie. He looks good. Even if I just get that one, but I kind of need two figures so I can have them in the detail space. So it's probably going to be Donnie and Shredder because Shredder looks insane. Although I kind of want the April because she looks like RC and she can kind of be like the trio. So the only two things really left on the fridge list are Heat Boys, Donnie and April, and they might get eliminated. I don't know, but I'm probably going to buy them. Anyway, we're spending too much time on it. Next up, probably the best Ninja Turtle figure that there is out there. For now, since so many companies are freaking making them. We're talking about Mezco. Oh my gosh, these figures are crazy. They've only released Turtles as well as Casey Jones, but if you own them, you know. They're just super overpriced and they're worth it. I mean, I don't know. The price isn't worth it, but the figures are worth it. So whatever you got to pay to get them, you're going to be happy about it when you get them. Customizers make parts for them, like DOS machines. Thank you so much. We'll show off all this stuff in some video, right? One day we'll show it off. But DOS Machines makes insane stuff. Kai Labs makes clothing for them. Crazy. Mezco, to the moon. Best Ninja Turtle. So there's another one. Boom. Top price as well. You got Mondo and Mezco and Heat Boys being like the most expensive. You got Joy Toy. They're the new boys on the block. They came out like last month? I think they're in the Star Wars size. Star Wars vintage figure size. So 3.75 inch on that. Super highly detailed, articulated, all kinds of stuff. People love them. Everyone's loving them. I'm over the small kind of figures. Never really liked small figures. Although I have a lot of Z-Bots and Dino Riders right there. I do love small figures now, the old vintage ones, but I don't really like getting into the new ones unless I can use them for photography and stuff like that. So Joy Toys blown everyone's mind. I'm not getting those ones. But then this other new company, and they're kind of the similar style to Joy Toy, Lin Jiaong, showed off these new figures just recently. They're taking the... Everyone's heads are blown up about these. They're on 5K now for pre-order, so I was looking at them, and that's what kind of got me going down this rabbit hole or whatever. They're very realistic. They're in the 1/12 scale, so they'll fit with all their normal action figures, highly detailed, all this kind of stuff. They're doing all 4 turtles. I'm sure they're going to do other people as well. They look absolutely amazing. And which brings me back to, so you have these ones by Lin Jong, and then you have this version of figures right here shown, test shots, just at, I think, WonderCon festival overseas. They just had a show. But they showed this Heat Fig 8 figures, which are going to be coming out. They're 9 inches. They have very similar style to what you're seeing with these Lings right here. And they look crazy. I'm not going to get them. It's 9 inches. I don't need another line. If I do collect any other line, it will be the Mondo 1/6s. But I'm not getting any other scales. So these figures, once they come out, because they're almost done, and the pictures hit, people are going to lose their mind. And then they're like, why did I order these Lings? But the hardcore will be like, I definitely need both. I definitely need both. You probably don't. But those are coming out. So that's another one. Let's add to that. Then we're getting into the big boy. This is the Jammy Jam. I feel like this is the the epicenter where all the rest of the highways flow outward that we have just discussed here. And we're talking about NECA. This one has this is the Ninja Turtle planet that you go to. And then if you want to go to those alternate realities and whatnot, you just take the highway to get to those ones. And those are the other brands. So NECA, they will take all your money. They're amazing. And there's so many different lines for you to collect. Too many, to be exact. Let's check it out. We got the cartoon. We got the Mirage. We have the movie, what is it? The Archie, the Ronin, the Monsters. Oh, that's it right there. The Monsters, and you got they haven't come out yet. IDW. So the IDW new Turtles from the last Ronin, they're going to be coming out. And I don't count them as Last Ronin because they're an actual own book. So now you're going to have to collect those ones as well. They don't really make them anymore, but they also had the arcade figures that they were doing. They kind of died down, so luckily you don't have to spend money on that. But the figures that are out there for you to collect are 7 different lines in the main line. Then you also have the Yusaki Yojimbos. They have a ton of him. The Stan Sakai collection. There's a ton of him. If you're into turtles, you obviously like Yojimbo, and so you have a lot of different variations of him that have been released. If you want to count those in your turtle collection as well, you have the quarter scale figures, and they're not even 1/6. Yeah, of course. I think they're bigger. I don't have any of those. They look amazing. They have the cartoon. They have the movie ones. So I got those ones as well. And so that's why I never got those. So I always I kind of want a bigger style turtle as well. The Monsters. These things are crazy. The Mirage ones, these things are crazy. It just, oh my gosh, there's so much. So there's what? 1, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 in NECA. 10 in NECA alone. Okay? Different genres. And if you're a turtle collector, you're probably getting all these things. Just FYI. You're probably, if not all of them, you're picking and choosing, but there's so much fire in every little section, especially now the Mirage and Run. You're getting them all. That's what the SDCC, the ConsCon, you're getting them all. It's stupid. It's stupid. You want to stop, but then they never stop. It keeps going. Oh. I mean, I guess that's the objective. It's to keep you infected forever. But the neck is killing. I mean, look, there's the Archie. I haven't opened up those ones yet. There's those. Then they're gonna make, I'm sure, the wrestling rink that they have in this. Done. I'll probably buy that so I can set it up to display with the decals. The Mirage ones, you get all those. They got punk ones. They got freaking normal ones. They got everything. They're crazy. NECA. We got some orbiters, we'll say, because they're not action figures, but they're definitely things that people collect a lot of, especially if you're a hardcore turtle collector. You're probably going to get these ones as well. But Funko, and then they got all their different ones. Funko, they just throw their fucking shit in the wind and it goes everywhere. So they got the comic book, the movie, the cartoon. They all look the same, but they got a ton. The Power Ranger mashup, the freaking Blacklight. They got all kinds of crap. Sodas and stuff, so you can go down their whole rabbit hole, and who knows how many they'll have. We'll just count them as one. Got Lego, if you're into that. I don't like Legos.
Nope.
I don't like Legos. But that might be your thing. Moose toys. I love Moose toys. They make Gujitsu figures. So they got the Gujitsu turtles. They got the Aikido, which are basically like the Rock'em Some robots that are mini. Those things are awesome. I got a ton of those. Whenever I get them at the thrift store, buy it. I love it. Super fun when you're drunk. Playing. Boom. I crushed that game just by the way. I'm awesome at that game. But let's add it up here. For the total, we have 30 freaking lines. 30 freaking lines. And that's not even counting all special stuff that comes out. Third parties that we haven't counted that release like the Underground Arsenal turtle wagon. Best turtle wagon there is. I love that thing. Absolutely amazing. You can do all kinds of customization to that too. Crazy. So we're not going to even count that. There's little drops like that happen, but it doesn't matter because they have 30 different IPs out there, and there's going to be more to come. There's no doubt there's more to come. 30 IPs that I remembered and counted. That's got to be more than any that's out there. Just FYI. No G.I. Joe, no Motu. There's so many lines of Motu. There's so many lines of G.I. Joe. Yeah, there are, but not as many as freaking Turtles. Definitely. This is 30. 30. Why? Oversaturation? Yeah. How come these figures sit on the shelves? Because there's Dude, I'm telling you, the people who have everything, I don't understand it. I don't understand it. They are addicted. I am addicted. They have it like shot into the bloodstream. If they see a popsicle, a freaking bag of chips with they gotta have it. No, I'm not doing that. You know how many figures are always released? I can't be spending money on napkins and chip bags and Oreos and crap like that when they're making third companies are making $100 turtle figures that look like real turtles walking around on your table. I gotta have that. But I gotta be selective. This is just food for thought for you guys. I'm thankful, but I'm overloaded. I have been fed well. I am full. I am grateful. This Thanksgiving, the Gobble King came and gave me all the platter of turtles I would need. And I'm full. I have the itis now. I don't need any more. So they're not going to stop. I don't even know what next year is going to bring with all the turtles. They get quiet, all these companies, and they start like, here goes everything at one time, and it's absolutely overload, especially the last of the year, last few months. Everyone's like, here's the stuff that's coming soon. You think you got away from last year? Ha, ha, ha. Next year's going to be worse, son. We're getting into your full paycheck. We're just going to suck that shit out. As you're like working, you clock in, it already goes directly to us. I'm like, I guess. Here we go. Until our next meeting. Mad love, geek out, happy gobble day. Is that a fucking turkey? That was a fucking turkey. That was pretty good.